When we encounter someone who has practices and beliefs that are different from our own, we generally have one of four responses. The first response is where we try to consume them, which means we take their difference, their beliefs and practices, and we try to make them conform with our own. If we can't do that, the second response is often that of vomiting out. If I can't domesticate the other, I want to get them out of my community. I don't want to be confronted with them. The third response is toleration, where I can socialize with you and work with you as long as you keep your strange beliefs and practices behind closed doors. And finally, there's a form of dialogue where we can sit down together and talk about where we agree, that beneath the different streams of our beliefs, there is an ocean that we share. Now, the problem with all four of these responses is that in each of them, I'm right, and I am judging you. In the first three, I'm right and you're wrong, and in the fourth, we're both right. What's interesting in the genuine multicultural connection with another is that at first, I see you as weird and monstrous. But then when I take the time to look at myself through your eyes, I experience my own beliefs and practices as strange and monstrous. My beliefs on marriage or my beliefs on God or culture are no longer something that's just right, but I begin to realize that they're contingent and historical and can be questioned. The role then of the Last Supper is to create a safe and warm environment where people can begin to encounter another person so as to encounter their own otherness. What happens is 12 people approximately come together over some food and wine. And we invite a guest, sometimes of public influence, somebody who has something interesting to say that we might find trouble agreeing with. And then over the starter, they take 20 or 25 minutes to talk about their beliefs. Then over the main course, we take time to ask questions and delve a little bit deeper into the topics. And finally, over dessert, we have a broader discussion. The event itself is based on the idea of the Last Supper. So symbolically speaking, the guest of the evening sits where Christ would sit, meaning that for that night, we listen to them as someone who is bringing to us some sort of truth that will hopefully transform us. Playfully, the contemplative practice is called the Last Supper because if we don't like what they say, if we're not convinced by what they have to present to us, then it may turn out to be their Last Supper.